Do you know when someone builds a house, before construction, he makes a plan on paper. It helps to modify the ideas for construction. If we do not do so, then after construction, it may waste the money if we reconstruct any portion. It takes time and efforts. To save the time and effort, we use techniques known as algorithms and flowcharts. Any task that can be carried out systematically using a precise step-by-step method can be performed by a computer, and we need algorithm and flowchart for defining those steps for doing a particular task. Programming is the process of achieving a goal with the help of a computer. Writing of programs involves the following steps. Understanding the problem by analyzing it, we identify the output required. We also identify the various inputs, those will be required to produce the desired output. Planning and developing the methods of solution. Algorithms and flowcharts related to the problem are very useful when you want to write programs. Writing the instructions stepwise in a programming language, that is, making a program. Algorithm and flowchart are written in simple language. They decide the flow of a program, that is, how the program will solve the problem step by step. Later on, it can be easily connected to any high-level language program code. Algorithm. Algorithm is a finite set of instructions written in sequential order to solve any logical or mathematical problem. It is written in simple language and in precise manner so that everyone can understand the steps. Algorithm is not written in any programming language. Example 1. Algorithm to write and send a letter. Step 1. Take a pen. Step 2. Take a paper. Step 3. Write the letter. Step 4. Fold the paper and put it in an envelope. Step 5. Close the envelope. Step 6. Write the address. Step 7. Apply glue and paste the stamp. Step 8. Go to the post box. Step 9. Drop the envelope. Example 2. Algorithm to brush your teeth. Step 1. Go to the washroom. Step 2. Take your brush. Step 3. Take toothpaste and apply on your brush. Step 4. Brush your teeth. Step 5. Wash your mouth. Step 6. Wash your brush and keep it. Flowchart. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of an algorithm. On the basis of the algorithm, we make flowchart. Drawing a flowchart makes it easier to understand the logic of a program. There are different symbols to write different kinds of instructions. The different symbols and their descriptions are listed below. Start or stop box. This is used at the beginning and at the end of the flowchart. Input or output box. This is used to indicate input and output of a program. Process box. It is used for making calculations, assignments, and other processing activities. Decision box. It is used when there is a need to choose between two options and the condition of yes or no arises. It directs the flow of execution in both conditions, whether true or false. For this reason, two flow lines come out of a decision box. Flow lines. Flow lines show the flow of logic in a flowchart. Connectors. These are used to connect one distant part of a flowchart to another. Rules of flowcharting. A flowchart usually drawn and read from top to bottom. There should be only one start box and one stop box in a flowchart. Only one flow line should be used to join two symbols in a flowchart to indicate the flow. In arrow and out arrow. Only one arrow can go in and one can come out from each box, except decision box. Decision box has two out arrows to show the flow in both the cases, if condition is true or false. Flow lines should not cross each other. Connectors are used to connect two distant parts of a flowchart to make a loop for repeating a task or to skip some instructions in a particular case. Always draw a neat and clean flowchart so that it is easy to follow. Example 1. A flowchart to add two numbers. Example 2. A flowchart to calculate simple interest. Example 3. A flowchart to check if a student is passed or failed. Example 4. A flowchart to print natural numbers up to 9. Note: observe how we repeat a set of statements a number of times. Repeating the statements again and again is called looping or forming a loop. Connectors go out from right side and come in from left side.